The Petz games are a collection of virtual pet simulators created and published by Ubisoft. You start by selecting your breed of cat or dog, depending on what game you want. For the sake of this video, alright, let's just get this over with. You know, I thought I was gonna have more time until this happened, but hey, we've reached 500 subscribers! Yay! Now for those of you who don't know the context for this video, allow me to fill you in. Nearly 2 years ago, I made a video called The Deep Lore of Petz 2, where I spoke about the complex characters and plot of the game Petz Dogs 2. Well, since then, my good buddy Logan wanted to see Cats 2. Even though I told him that they were just the same game, but with the different animals. But I wanted to entertain the idea, so jokingly I told him I'd make one as a 500 subscriber special. Little did I know that 2 years down the road I would even be making these videos anymore, let alone reach 500 subscribers. But my good buddy Logan must want elephants too, because he has fucking forgot. Okay, that was a terrible joke. No, I'm serious. Go to almost any video that I've posted, and you'll see something from the mastermind himself, using some form of wordplay to express his need for a Cats video. Well, the day has finally come, and since I won't have anybody saying that I don't go through with my promises, I guess it's finally time to play this game again. Well, actually, I mean play it for the first time, but with the cats instead of the dog. You know what I mean. In all seriousness, thank you for 500 subscribers. I know that's really not that much, but I still really appreciate it. Alright, now that's taken care of, let's move on to the content! Ah, shit. Here we go again. So, the Petz games. In case you don't know what they are, they're pet-owning simulators where you adopt, raise, and train various pets. I'm assuming that these games appeal to kids whose parents won't let them get a real pet, so they settle with getting a virtual one. I mean, that was the reason why I bought it as a kid. Now, the variety in these games can stretch out from just being a pet-owning simulator. You know, sometimes it's about taking care of endangered species, or using magic or something. Look, I don't know. I'm literally just reading the covers of these games. Okay, you think I'm gonna do any more research on the Petz games than I have to? I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Still, the general concept for most pet games are just taking care of animals, so the series is mostly associated with virtual pet owning. But all of that changed one winter, when Ubisoft had the devilish idea in their head. Gentlemen, thank you for meeting with me here today. As you know, the winter term is coming around. We've got most of the market cornered with our new adventure game Assassin's Creed. But what about a high-scale adventure game for the PlayStation 2 and Wii? Well, we've got No More Heroes coming out. I've got it. We make the Petz games, a newly formed adventure world. Sir, the Petz games are normally marketed towards kids who like animals. Then it seems we'll have to market it as a pet simulator. But why? Because we are French! Look, I know I brought this up in my other video, which, you know, if you haven't seen yet, you should watch it, you know, I'm just saying, it's a real good video. Anyway, the Petz games were known for being pet-owning simulators, and there was no indication that this one was an adventure game. Even the back of the cover is kind of misleading on what the game actually is. Also, to make things even more confusing, Ubisoft released the Cats and Dogs game on multiple platforms. The Wii, the PlayStation 2, and the PC. I mean, same name, same art design as far as I know, same release date, but like, you wanna hear something funny about the PC version? That one is a pet-owning simulator. I know you can't see it, but I am currently frowning. And fuck you, Logan, I'm not gonna play that one. Alright, no more whining, let's just get into it. The game opens up just like the other game, where you pick the breed of cat that you want to play as. I wanted one that looked like my real-life pet cat, Cloud, but there were no breeds that had their face as a half-white, half-gray mix. So I decided to just go with my brother's cat, Cheeto. Congratulations, Cheeto, you're finally getting some street cred. Alright, yeah, we've seen all this before. The wolf takes the hat, destroys the island, you still run around naked. If you want to know what happens in the story, just watch my other video. So, the wolf just destroyed the city, and your friend Cat takes the blame for it, because he ain't no snitch. If you want to get him out, you have to help repair all the damages that happened around the island, and it's here where the adventure truly begins. Like with 400 billion fetch quests! Oddly, this game kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing, but like with no payoff for what you're doing. You know, in this game you wander around an island, catching insects, fishing for fish, and digging up random items you find in the ground. Except in Animal Crossing, where you can use those to better your house or build up to some other thing that you're working on, this game just kind of moves you on to the next chore. Literally, this woman has you run out into the wild full of crocodiles and snakes just so you can find her some cotton. And then what happens when you do find her that cotton? Well, you use it to put a rug on her roof. Brilliant. Also, now that I'm playing the cat version of the game, I feel like this game was more meant for the dogs. Well, for starters, the game has you digging up the treasure in the first place, so that's kind of weird, but you're also, like, using your nose to smell them? Isn't that a dog thing? I mean, yeah, this game calls it a whisker radar. Brilliant. But then, like, when you're fighting animals, you just meow at them. Like you don't even hiss or scratch them, you just meow. 5 out of 5. Okay, now let's just take a step back for a second. Let's pretend this isn't a Petz game, okay? This isn't the game series associated with owning a virtual pet. This is a real adventure game. It just happens to have cats as the characters, okay? It's like Warriors, you know, that one book series where it was just like normal looking cats and they were all in different clans and they were like fighting each other. Oh, so stupid. So we're living in this town and your neighbors are just garbage at everything. So Ivern destroyed the entire island basically, and everybody's down on their luck. You know, buildings destroyed, families in ruin, you know, the works. So everyone needs to lend a helping hand to their fellow neighbor, you know, to get things up and running again. Or that's what you would think, because these cats are some of the biggest scumbags when it comes to getting things done. So you got this one guy who's apparently the only person in town who can repair bridges, but oh, his bugs stopped playing music, so I guess, you know, that's really gonna slow him down until he can get his tunes back on. And he's not even the worst person. You've got this guy who lost his entire business and is probably going through financial ruin right now. But the good thing is, his neighbor will gladly help him. You know, if he lets him borrow a romance novel he has. But oh boy, he accidentally loaned it to someone else, so... Oh, was that your entire home's been destroyed? Well, until you get me a DVD copy of 50 Shades of Grey with director's commentary, you can go fuck yourself! Whatever, we got the zoo up and running again, and yeah, that's a thing. This cat island has a zoo with other animals of equal intelligence. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on with this. Alright, yeah, let's just fast forward to the ending. It's all basically the same. Fetch quests, you know, Ivern ends up becoming more evil. The cats actually aren't bothered by the rain either. We find the stones, and okay, now here we are. The moment you've all been waiting for. You know, the boss fight here is one of the easiest I've ever done. You can literally throw the rocks faster than he can even react to them. Does anybody even care about this? Alright, cool. He's dead. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, well, we've got the hat back, and Beat tells us he needs to leave and to not forget about him. Oh, whoops, I forgot to mention him. So there you have it, the ending of Cats. I hope you're happy, Logan. As much as I make fun of this game, I actually don't think it's that bad. This game's biggest problem is that it suffers from Mario and Zelda 2 syndrome, where the game series have built a reputation on one thing, and then the developers go in a completely different direction. The result isn't always bad, they just come off as strange. In this game's case, I never found myself hating the game itself, just being confused that it existed in the first place. You can clearly see that a lot of effort went into this game, and as weird as it is, I never actually hated playing it when I was a kid. Sure, the game is dated to all hell now, but this game is just whimsical to the point that after all these years, I still remember it so fondly. So if you really want any kind of final notes on what this game is, it's weird. And it's strange, but something about it just comes off as charming. So I actually literally just found out that the evil wolf's name isn't Ivern, it's Ivelet. Well, I'm sorry guys, I guess I've let you down.
Meow meow, nigga.